Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kit Sparrowgrove, and as many of you know, I was in the 2024 Summer Olympics with my horse Bluebell to represent Jorvik in eventing, and together we earned a bronze medal. A lot of people have asked about my daily life since I am also a college student studying equine science and how I manage classes, homework, and keeping a pro rider schedule. So today I thought I would show you guys what my day looks like when I have both class and a riding lesson, which is most days. Obviously, the first thing I do in the morning is eat and get dressed, and then I feed my ragdoll cat Priscilla her breakfast. Priscilla is a rescue and she lives for attention and food, and then I give her a few minutes of my attention before I head out of my house to go to class. Alright guys, so I won't actually be filming inside of any of my classes to respect the privacy of everyone, but all my classes this semester are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I have two classes from 8 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. and then another one from 12 p.m. to 1:15 p.m. I also have two classes online that I mostly work on during the evening and on weekends. This semester, I'm taking World History and Spanish online to cover my Gen Ed requirements, and then I have 3 major courses. I have an interdisciplinary track in my major, which focuses on equine wellness and business management. I haven't decided yet if I want to go to vet school or just try my hand at owning my own barn and lesson or breeding program after college, so I really just want to know as much as possible about both options so I make a good choice. My major courses this semester are Equine Health 2, Equine Event Management, and Introduction to English Riding. Right now, my favorite course is probably Introduction to English Riding, mainly because most of my grade is literally based on riding horses. It is an elective course for my major, so in class we talk about the types of English events and techniques, and then outside of class you are required to prove that you can control a horse at the walk, posting trot, and canter in an English saddle. So I basically just take videos of me working with Bowie and Bluebell for my homework, and it is literally the best. My college does also have an equestrian team on campus, so there are horses and lessons available to other students who are in the elective but don't own a horse, just in case any of you are curious. So all of that being said, I'm going to go to class, and I'll see you guys in my lunch break. Alright, so I just got out of my second class, and I'm taking a quick little lunch break before my 12 o'clock class to eat and knock out a little bit of my Spanish homework. I try and get as much work done as I can before I have to go to the barn, since I usually end up staying much longer than I mean to. Once I was done with classes, I got myself a quick snack and spent a little bit of time with Priscilla before I started to get ready for my lesson at 3 p.m. today. Today's lesson will be with Bluebell, and I am going to be working on her show jumping. This is why I am almost always late, because it is so easy to lose track of time when I have Priscilla purring for more attention. But today, I thankfully managed to get out of the house on time. I got to the barn around 2:30 so I would have time to groom and tack up before my lesson, and I ended up bringing my grooming kit and the tack outside to one of the outdoor wash stalls because it is such a nice day outside today. Once I did that, I went into the pasture to grab Bluebell, who's very happy to see me, as always. One of the best feelings, in my opinion, is having a horse perk up when they see you. So like I said, I just went ahead and got her ready for our lesson by brushing her and tacking up. Today we're both a little matchy-matchy in light blue, which is always super fun. One of the benefits of getting sponsorships is that I have enough saddle pads to pretty much always match with my horses when I want. So, if you're considering being an Olympic rider, there's some motivation for you. Once Bluebell's all tacked up, I go ahead and lead her over to our lesson arena. With the nice weather, we have finally been able to leave the indoor arena behind us and use this nice outdoor one. I'll have my trainer take some videos of our warm-up and lesson for you guys.
We write our lives in fragments bold, in stories sung and secrets told, on glowing screens, on printed page, in tender whispers, in righteous rage. Through every vlog and photograph, we carve our place, we make it last. In every frame, in every trace, we rise to claim our rightful space. These are the boundaries we cross, through every gain and every loss. We build our truth from flame and stone. We walk this world to make it home. No shadow past, no voice erased. We carry love in every place. This is the fight we won't let go. To live, to shine, to let them know. A tapestry of shifting names, of burning hearts, of cleansing flames. From alley's edge to protest sign, we march the lines they drew in time. Not myths, not ghosts, not silent cries, but breathing souls with open eyes. And though the pages may be torn, our stories bloom, reborn, reborn, reborn. These are the boundaries we cross, through every gain and every loss. We build our truth from flame and stone. We walk this world to make it home. No shadow past, no voice erased. We carry love in every place. This is the fight we won't let go. To live, to shine, to let them know. They said, why change? Why hide? Why bend? But we were never here to pretend. We bloom, we break, we wear the scars, still reaching higher than the stars. The personal became the spark that lit the night and shaped the dark. And feminism must understand, we fight with open, outstretched hands. So here we stand, the work not done, with hope and scars and battles won. We seek not masks, but ways to live, to love, to grow, to take and give. Let liberation's fire climb across the soul, beyond the time. The world will shift, the world will see. Our truth is full, our truth is free. These are the boundaries we cross, through every gain and every loss. We build our truth from flame and stone. We walk this world to make it home. No shadow past, no voice erased. We carry love in every place. This is the fight we won't let go. To live, to shine, to let them know. We've built this frame from hope and scars. Now hand in hand, we reach the stars.
I did take Bluebell back inside after our lesson so she could get a bath after being out in the heat. It really is warming up here recently on Jorvik, which on one hand I am grateful for since the cold weather was miserable, but also the pollen is giving me migraines. So I guess you win some and lose some or whatever. Anyways, after her little shower, I went ahead and put Bluebell in her stall since her dinner will be ready in about half an hour before going back to my place to take a shower of my own. Alright, so it ended up being kind of loud back at my house since all my roommates were having a game night together, which I really wanted to join in on, but I have a bunch of homework, so instead of having fun, I ate leftover pasta for dinner and took a shower, and then I came to this little cafe right by our place to get a coffee and to work on my Spanish homework. A fun fact about me: I am terrible at foreign languages. I took 2 semesters of French in high school, and I don't remember any of that. This is my 3rd and final semester of Spanish, and do I know any of this? No, not at all. Bilingual is not a skill that I will ever get to put on my resume. Still, I have to get it done to get my degree, which is insane because when I was in high school, they told me that as long as I took French, I wouldn't have to take another language class in college. But that was clearly a lie. And I had to take French to graduate high school. Like, they were not going to let me walk that stage without 2 semesters in a foreign language, and now I have to take 3 more semesters of a foreign language to graduate a different school. And I know no one actually cares about my gripes with the education system on Jorvik. You are probably more interested in my order. I got a nice cherry chai latte and a frosted sugar cookie. Then I cried internally for the entire time I was here working before I finally called it quits to go back to my house to give Priscilla her dinner, and to cry externally over my Spanish homework. So that was my day. Hopefully it was more entertaining for you than it was for me. I am just kidding, of course. I am very grateful to be able to keep writing so much in college, and I really do love my major. I just really hate Spanish and waking up so early. But that is all that I have for today, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.